Morning. So, marketing and money, the two M's. How connected is your marketing to your revenue? Let's discuss it today on 10 at 10. So, let's go. Good morning, everyone. So, marketing and money. I mean, it's if you've studied marketing, been in business for a while, running a book of business, you know that it's important, but do you understand how important it is? So, marketing and money, as you know, there are four reasons why we actually market, and the results that we want from marketing should look like the following. It should be about maintaining your customer base, one, two, converting new clients, three, generating revenue for yourself, your business, and developing your brand's stature. Developing the stature gets you the money as well. In retrospect, one through three actually leads to developing your brand stature. So I heard a great quote that said, the best way to grow your business and your wealth is not by mimicking or copying everyone around you. It's by developing your own unique authenticity. It's about developing your own voice. So guess what? This is where marketing comes into play. Seth Godin said it. It's a marketer extraordinaire, trendsetter. He says marketers think marketing is more important than it is. However, it's not as unimportant as business owners think it is, and people running their book of business. And this is where the crossroads happen, right? Because, oh, I run my business and I do no marketing whatsoever. Again, you've heard me say this before. That is not true. You are doing some form of marketing, or else folks would never have heard of you. You would have been sitting in your office and people just simply showed up. How did they know to come to you? How did they know you were the best? You obviously were sharing some word of mouth marketing. You obviously were maybe networking with someone, marketing. You obviously had a way you ran your business that said something about you, that set you apart from your competition. Marketing. So you are not running your business without marketing. You are running your business with marketing. My thought to you is I just want you to run your business more efficiently. Marketing is not a bad word. Use it to help your business run more efficiently. So here are my five suggestions. I want so that it just kind of helps you to think a little bit different, and think away from marketing is so unimportant, and be more in line, and somewhere in the middle on this. First, sales activities without results. So maybe you are doing a lot, especially the networkers. You might be getting out there, you might be doing a lot of networking, speaking to everyone. Oh my gosh, I can't understand why I'm not getting as much sales leads as I should. Let's bring some marketing in to help you here. So this is where you can think differently with your sales activities if it's not at the resulting levels that you need it to be. One, are you sending any follow-up information? I've spoken to so many salespeople when they see my follow-up email to them after a one-to-one, they're surprised. Wait, how are you surprised? You're the ace salesperson. This is your primary thing that you do. You run a book of business. You're not sending follow-ups as a standard. So what's your standardization for what that meeting, what because remember, even when your networking is also a sales opportunity as well. Hold up. I'm not saying that you're doing hard sales here. I'm not saying that you're pushing. You're selling to the person who could potentially refer you business. You are sharing with me why I am a great match for their clients, their friends. You're sharing that information. So what's your structure for what that one-to-one looks like? What's your follow-up like? What do you do weeks later after a one-to-one? Remember, no, proper networking organization are run based on gratitude. What's your gratitude looking like after you're done? Are you the guy who's always doing this? Give me, give me, give me. I always love the analogy of the baby bird. You open your mouth and you're waiting for someone to stuff food in it. Or are you part of the process? So I would challenge you here. Um, I'm doing a lot of sales activity and not getting any sales. That person, what does your structure really look like? When you sit down, not just with your clients, but with your one-to-ones, are you taking them seriously enough? Are you following up? Are you being a giver? What does that look like? Are you connecting with people on the various social medias? What are you doing after you meet one of these referral partners? Okay. Someone kind of did a little attitude when I told them the other day that I'm just now really bolstering up my list of 100 referral partners, really trying to make a proper list and really reviewing it. But he got really, you're not doing that already? I'm doing it, not as a structured level as I was prior. And I'm really trying to structure it more to really put more magic around that. And so again, is that something that you're doing? Okay. So number two, confusing collateral. So who is this I'm doing business with? Their business card looks one there. Their Zoom background looks one way. Their materials look one way. It's saying one other thing. Their website looks one way. You know, who is this person? What statement are they making here? You know, if you're dealing with high-end companies, you may want to present yourself so that your target audience understands the message that you're sharing, right? And let's face it, whether you like it or not, we are visual beings, period. Research. We are visual beings. We're attracted to colors, structures, things, and how things are laid out. Is your business set up properly? If I look at all of your sales materials together, does it look consistent? Does it look okay? Are the colors, it's one yellow here, one yellow there, another yellow there, maybe an orange over there. You know, like who are you exactly? You know, that there needs to be no confusion there. All right, third one, I just threw this in because it's my show. Outdated headshots. You know, I went to a networking meeting just recently, and I'm part of Provisors as well as BNI. And so, you know, wonderful thing that Provisors does is you get that list of everyone ahead of schedule. You see photos of them, a little bit of summary. You can truly prepare before a meeting to really get to know who you might want to connect to on a Zoom call. Fantastic. You know, the other day I found myself not knowing who was who exactly. And then, of course, because they're not thinking, we talked about confusing collateral. I'm going through Zoom. You know, some people had like Joe. There are three Josephs here. They're all blonde. These photos, that photo doesn't look like you. You know, so remember your Zoom, take it serious. Don't just roll into it. I hate Zoom, it's horrible. Take it serious, guys. You know, you cannot hit like marketing when you're saying one thing. I don't like marketing, it's not working, but you're clearly not using any strategy and any magic around what you're doing. Get it together. So those headshots, please, can you, for the love, you stand next to a white wall or a dark wall or some solid color. Have someone take a picture, face the light, make sure your face is lit up, take a picture. You can't afford it, do that then. You don't want to pay for a photographer and look gorgeous in your best self. Fine. Then use your camera phone because you know you take enough of those clicks and one of them may come out amazing. Make sure it's a high quality one and look like you look now. This is your face. This is where you are. It's kind of like when you're dating online and you get on and see those guys who have 30-year-old photos. Another story. Anyway, number 4, outdated digital tools, guys, not after COVID. You could rationalize it before, you could complain about it, you could talk crap about it, not anymore. Outdated tools also supports your sales efforts. And by the way, not just your sales efforts, but how your employees and the way they're thinking nowadays and how they look at you, your other shareholders as well, maybe an investor investing in you, maybe other vendors. It makes a big statement when I see a website that's so super outdated, I can barely find anything. Another one, we're talking about digital tools. Have you ever gotten an email from someone and you need to follow up with them really quickly? They need you to follow up really quickly, and there is no email signature, no contact information, no email, no nothing. I can't reach out. Where's your LinkedIn? Now you're taking time out of my day. You're not making this connection as easy as possible. And that's just me as a referral partner. What about your clients? Are you making it difficult for them to connect with you, to share your information? I'm going to tell you that there are referral partners that I love, but I do not share their information because it is so outdated and clunky looking. It's a little embarrassing for someone of their stature. And you can only say it to someone so many times. And if they're not getting it and they're still locked in this paradigm, sometimes you got to just take the responsibility instead of coming up with an alternate story. I feel like the alternate story takes more work, but hey, that's just me. Okay. Number 5, your operational structure and your marketing goals are inconsistent. You speak magic, but you actually don't act in win-win behavior. I want this, but your operations isn't set up to take it on. So maybe you go to someone to do a project for you, but nothing about how you operate is structured. I'm going to talk about one of my clients right now because I'm not even going to mention a name, but we literally right now are unable to do their social media because their operations is structured in such a way that they won't let any of our social media coordinators go in and post to their LinkedIn page. They want me, the business owner, to do it for them. That's super challenging. So your operation structure isn't set up for this massive, massive goal that you have, more visibility on social media. Those two are not in line. How many structures do you have in place as you're running your business that eliminates moving forward more efficiently sometimes, right? I really want you to think about that. Where are you blocking progress? Okay. Number 6. Number 6 is really more of a bonus. Okay. Know your why. This is a big one. You hear it all the time. You hear me saying it all the time. But it's a huge one because it does block revenue, guys. It absolutely does. All right. And I'm going to, something before I do anything, let me just repeat the others really quickly. Your sales activities without results and not having the proper backups and support, not yet having inconsistent collateral, having outdated headshots, having outdated digital tools, having your operational structure not in line with your marketing goals. These are all big things that will affect your monies. And you might say, I'm making money right now. It doesn't bother me. It should bother you. You know why? Because you could be making more money. The whole point of you going into business is to do amazing things for yourself, for your ego, just, that pride that you've put all this work in, to me, ego is not a bad thing unless you make it a bad thing, you know but for your family, for your community, for the employees that you could hire, For monies that you should be stashing away for your retirement, why are you leaving money on the table unnecessarily? I don't understand it. So those things are all connected and is having you lose money. The big one, I think, bonus number 6, know your why. If you understand your why and are very clear about it and feel it, understanding your why will add or eliminate referral partners, who don't think the way you do. I was at a networking meeting recently and they were saying, well, if someone gives me a referral, I don't think it's a big deal to actually go to their chapter and thank them. Like, I'm thinking to myself, but this organization is built on gratitude. Why wouldn't you go to their chapter? It's not about feeding their ego. It's about marketing, because marketing is about consistency. It's that repeat, repeat, repeat. Someone sees someone's face over and over again. So for me, it's about adding or eliminating referral partners who do not service my business's need. Frankly, service that you should offer or not offer. How you pitch your products, because again, once you know your why, once you know who you are, once you've laid out that brand story, you're going to have a certain structure for how you pitch, how your presentation decks look, things that you say to your clients, the colors that represents your brand story to share it. Again, we're visual beings, you have, I don't know, um, uh, a neon pink. And listen, there are attorneys out there who have gorgeous pinks. They're female, they're representing their business in that way. Love it. But I'm talking about like a neon harsh, that 80s pink. Those of you who went through, you know what I'm talking about, that sat next to that neon green. But now you have that representing, I don't know, a doctor's office. Having the wrong colors in the wrong place doesn't share your stories. The eyes translates it to something else. Whether you like it or not, we are judged based on things. Lay it out in a fashion that makes it comfortable and non-confusing. Yeah, I think that's a word. To your clients. It shapes your digital strategy, where you will go, where you will share your message, where you won't go, and therefore the results that you get as well. By the way, it also rolls into your personal life as well. Friends who do not support your progress moving forward, clients who are disrespectful of your time but argue about cost. Seth Grodin, I always mess that up. Seth Grodin, yeah, I love him. I listen to him a lot. Said the secret of marketing success is no secret at all. It's word of mouth is all that matters. However, I'm going to challenge Seth on this for a little bit, and I'm going to say word of mouth only goes so far and cannot exist when there is confusion, consistency, and then it's topped off by poor operational practices. So you have the resources. We're in a different world right now. You have inexpensive, wonderful resources to help you do better. So if you can do better, why wouldn't you do better? Get out of your comfort zone. So move forward, everyone. So thanks again for taking time with me today. I hope these help to shift up how you think about marketing and money, that they really can sing together. Um, Reach out to me if you're in need of marketing and you'd like to have a discussion. My continued mission is to either introduce you to one of my referral partners or share marketing learning from myself for the week. We hear every Thursday with new information. Thank you, guest. Stay strong during this period. And a quote to close out today: your marketing and operations are and is a love story. It's a quote by me. I say it all the time to my clients. Marketing does not work without proper operational practices. I hope this helps you today. Thanks for watching. And as always, take care and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye, everyone.